Good morning, everyone. How are you at all? I'm Nafiz Ahmed, and today I'm going to present a presentation for applied leadership and management for the professional development with Helen for the align with Hesta company. About Helen, we know that Helen is a marketing team leader for Hesta company. She is immigrated from Canada. Back in 4 years back, so I didn't mention the years. And working with Hesta company for last 6 months and leading the team, very experienced team. And she's facing some difficulties to lead her team because her team is very experienced as they deserve the positions. And Helen needs some professional development for the to overcome her difficulties. Helen's personal goal. One of the Helen's personal goal is that she wants to be a good leader to lead her team. And the second goal is that she wants to make her balance with work and life. As she is facing some difficulties to personally, like she has 4 years or 5 years old a kid, and she needs to send her school, and she's stressed, so she wants to make her balance with professional personal life, and maybe Hesta can advise with their counselor for their personal life, how they can make balance. Hesta company's goal. Here's the goal. Hesta is committed to improving the retirement outcomes of the employees, as it's kind of like they want to retain their staff for a long time period because they develop their staff in their professional, so they get a good skilled staff in the company, so they want to retain their staff for a long time period. So it's their one goal. And the second goal is like they are very passionate to help their employees in professional or in personal. As I previously mentioned that they want to help Helen in their personal life. The 3 professional development opportunities in house. One is house training. It's like kind of like training program which is providing from the company. There should be a mentor who is providing the training programs. In this training program there should be a time frames and should be some assessment and course book. It's like training. And the job shadowing is more like she will observe the other managers, how they manage their teams. It's like personally I work in pack and save. Sometimes it's happened like I see some of the managers coming from another branch and they observe that how our pack and save is doing better and performance. So it's just kind of observing, and from this observing they get some knowledge and techniques, and these techniques they apply in their own professional life. And conferences is like more about conference with higher professional or in some expert from the company, or there is some counselor from the company. So in this conference, Helen can do this conference with her experts from the company. Motivation of self-training manager, such as training. So some professional development opportunities will motivate her, such as house training method will help her, as she is getting opportunities from the company, like from the training program. So she will think that as I have the opportunity now, they provide the training, so why not I develop myself? She'll think about that and she can develop herself. And job sharing process, as she has opportunity to observe the other managers how they did the job and doing better. So she can develop herself in this way. And conferences may help her to, sorry, it's like bad, it's to think in the bigger picture. Like when she has conference with their counselor, the counselor giving some advices how she can better for her future, and it may lead her to become a good leader in future. Maybe she will be in the top positions in the company. Here's the time frames for Helen professional development. Is for effective leadership and professional skills, which is related with in-home training programs. It could be 4 weeks training period. And the second one is learn how to manage the team and lead the team. It's job shadowing, which I already mentioned in the previous slides. And it could be for the 3 weeks period. And coping with team members and with lead the team. It conferences with professional and experts. It should be for 3 months. Resources for the professional development. Yeah, for the training programs, we need rooms, chair, table, laptop, marker, board, pen, notebook, course book, everything for the training programs. And for the human resource, yeah, need a mentor for the home training, and for the job shadowing other managers. And it's not bad that I didn't mention that financial resources, but for the training program we need the financial resource as well. Kirkpatrick evaluation model. As when she is going for the training program, in first week maybe she will be in this stage, that how she react for the training, and after sometimes like after 2 weeks she will be in this stage, in the learning stage, what she is learning and how to what extent she is learning. Then after sometimes like after 3-4 weeks she will be in level 3, like behavior, what she is achieved after the training programs and for the after job sharing programs. And at the last stage, when she has conference everything, she will be in this stage. At this stage, company what will get? The company will get a good leader, which will give the company for the best service, and she can increase the productivity for company. Professional, ethical, and socially appropriate, culturally appropriate practices. As a team leader of HESTA, need to follow some rules and regulations, such as time management. As a good leader, it should be a good example managing the time. She should be on time on the job. So she will be the ideal for the other employees and should be a good example. And for this reason, she needs to follow some rules and regulations to become a good leader. And leader needs to behave with team members, maintaining with professional behavior, such as me and my friends have some personal relationship. But in the profession, we are the professional, no personal relationship. There should be no personal and other kind of behavior in the workplace. Yeah, we react. As a friend, we react so many things out of the profession, but in the workplace we cannot do that. It should be professional. And there is some ethics workplace and code of practices. Yeah, there is so many privacy and so many things in the company which we cannot share with others out of the company. This is like ethical practice. And there are some social and cultural behavior, which is like communication with employees, like in the morning time when I enter the office, or Helen when I enter the office, she can greetings with employees that hi, how are you, or good morning, and after that she can communicate that how is their going with their work, and when she may communicate with the staffs, and she can understand where is the lacking of their staffs and where is their strengths, so that she can working with their strengths and weakness, and that divert to a better performance for their future. Impacts of environment on professional development plan. Helen gains some other professional knowledge as she will be effective team leader, and she can make her team more productive. She can personally give her best preference for the company. This will make her a good leader, and she can always inspire her team to do more better. And team members and she can cope with each other. And here is my references.
Okay, thank you. Okay, can we just go back to the slide before this slide?
Which one?
Environmental factors.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Factors. Alright, these are discussions, but tell me what is the internal factor that you have identified that will affect professional development planning? Internal factor. Give me one. You don't have to look at the slides. Internal.
I believe that when she has professional development, she will be a good leader.
No.
She can gain.
Sorry. I'll go back to my question. Maybe you did not pick up my question. There are two kinds of environment. You have internal and external environment. That means the environment within the office, within the workplace, that's the internal environment. Alright? And any impact or environment outside your workplace, that's what called external environment. My question is, you have to specify what internal environment that affects your professional development planning, and what is that external environment that affects your professional development planning.
For the internal, it will make more productive for the company.
Specify what environment, what internal factor are you referring to? Well, doing this professional development plan for Helen, what is that environmental factor inside, within or internal, within the company that will affect your planning? Look at it in a practical point of view. When you're preparing a professional development plan, what other factors that might affect that plan?
I think she can develop her team members.
Do not look at that way. You are the one preparing the plan, alright? You have already considered Helen from the beginning up to the end when you are preparing the plan. My question is, within the workplace again, apart from Helen, what other factors that might affect your planning of the professional development for Helen? Practical answer. Do not look at that one because you will not see the answer there. That's why I'm asking you the question.
Can you ask me?
No, look at it in a practical point of view. You being the one preparing the plan. What other factors that you need to consider while doing the planning that might affect, whether it will affect negatively or positively while you are doing the professional development plan? What is that within the company?
Obviously, it's positive.
Yes, it is positive. What is that positive internal factor that you're referring to? What is that positive? What makes it positive? What is a positive impact within the company that can tell you you will be successful with your professional development planning for Helen?
Positive is that they can make good leader for the team.
You are not getting a question. You look at yourself, you're the training manager, right?
Yeah.
You're the one writing this. You're the one writing the professional development plan now. We are the CEO and the top management here in front of you. My question is, What other factors that you need to consider while you are writing the plan for Helen?
Because she is facing some difficulties and she needs some professional.
You don't understand. What I'm saying is, remember I've been mentioning in class most of the time that whenever you make decision, because you're making a decision here, you're the one proposing the PD plan for Helen, right? Whenever you make decision, you have to consider other factors apart from the plan, right? Can you give me one of the factors, the internal factor, that will impact your decision making for the plan? Who's going to approve this plan? Tell me.
Top manager.
So what, do you think that is a factor?
Yeah.
Okay, can you please explain how it becomes an internal factor for this professional development planning? How can that affect your plan?
I'm sorry.
I mean, the top management, you said that this is a
Yes.
factor, right?
Yes.
So my follow-up question is, how is it going to affect your professional development planning for Helen? What does the top management doing? Are they there only decoration? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? How is it going to impact your plan?
They will implement the plan to provide training and other things.
No, the top management do not implement the plan. You will be the one to implement it. But before you implement, what needs to be done by top management? What needs to be done with the top management? That's why you're presenting in front of the top management. What do you expect from us, being the top management? What do you expect? Why are you presenting that to the top management? For what?
Need a collaboration from the top management.
Okay, collaboration, what else? In what form do you collaborate the top management? What type of collaboration do you expect from the top management?
Professional.
I need you to specify. In what way you are collaborating the top management? Answer my question, please. What do you expect from the top management? Anyone can help him. Yes.
They will help you to getting feedback, giving approval for these PDs.
Is it not the correct answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about your external environment that you need? You have to specify now. What external environment that will also affect your professional development planning? External factor this time.
As an external factor, I think company can get better performance from customers. Like they will get more customers.
In what way? Can you expound that answer?
As she become a good leader and she has good leadership skills, and this may lead to increase their sales.
And how is she going to deal with because you know she's working in the marketing. How she's doing? What would be the type of improvement you will see in her when dealing with customers?
Because when she has skills for like good leadership skills, and she can easily convince the customer.
All right.
Because she know how to communicate the customers.
All right. That's it. Okay. Thank you.